Alex sits across from me looking genuinely confused. For 8 months, he's trained 5 days per week with religious consistency. His macros are tracked to the gram. He gets 7 to 8 hours of sleep most nights. His form is perfect. His dedication unwavering. But despite all this effort, he's stuck. Those last 15 pounds won't budge. His muscle definition remains hidden under a layer of stubborn fat. His strength has plateaued. His recovery feels sluggish. When I ask about his drinking habits, he dismisses the question immediately. He's not a drinker, he insists. Just a glass of wine with dinner most nights. Maybe a couple of beers with friends on weekends. He's a social drinker, not someone with a drinking problem. I'm Adrian, and I need to tell Alex something that French culture doesn't want to hear. His social drinking is destroying his transformation. Here's the truth about alcohol that the fitness industry rarely discusses honestly. Your liver treats alcohol as a toxic substance because that's exactly what it is. When alcohol enters your system, your liver immediately stops everything else to prioritize metabolizing this toxin. Fat burning, completely halted. Protein synthesis for muscle building, put on hold. Glucose regulation, compromised. Your body literally cannot burn fat while processing alcohol, which means every minute alcohol is in your system, your transformation is on pause. The caloric impact is devastating but often invisible. Alcohol contains 7 calories per gram, making it nearly as calorie-dense as fat. Alex's just one glass of wine contains about 150 calories, but here's the problem. That glass is never just one glass. Alcohol impairs your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making and impulse control. The first drink makes the second drink easier to justify. The second drink makes the third drink inevitable. By the end of the evening, Alex has consumed 400 to 500 calories of pure sugar that his body must process before it can return to fat burning. But the damage extends far beyond calories. Alcohol devastates sleep quality by disrupting REM cycles, the deepest and most restorative phase of sleep. Poor sleep reduces growth hormone production by up to 80% and testosterone by 15 to 20%. It elevates cortisol, your stress hormone, which actively breaks down muscle tissue and promotes fat storage around your midsection. Alex wakes up feeling tired despite 8 hours in bed because alcohol destroyed the quality of his rest. The hormonal cascade continues throughout the day. Reduced testosterone means less muscle building capacity and lower motivation. Elevated cortisol means increased appetite, especially for processed carbohydrates that provide quick energy to your stressed system. Impaired protein synthesis means his training stimulus isn't converting to muscle growth. Alex is working against his own biology every single day, then wondering why his results don't match his effort. Social pressure makes this problem worse, not better. Alex's friends mock anyone who declines drinks. French culture treats wine as essential to sophisticated living. Colleagues insist he needs alcohol to relax, to socialize, to enjoy life properly. But here's what nobody wants to acknowledge. You don't need alcohol to do any of these things. These aren't requirements, they're excuses. You can socialize, celebrate, and relax without consuming a substance that sabotages your health goals. Your real friends will support your transformation, not undermine it. Anyone who pressures you to drink when you're trying to improve your health isn't actually concerned about your well-being. They're protecting their own habits by ensuring you participate in theirs. True friendship means respecting someone's commitment to their goals, not mocking their discipline as boring or excessive. For most people, moderation is harder than elimination. The just one drink promise becomes impossible to keep because alcohol chemically impairs the very brain function required to maintain moderation. Alex discovered this truth when he tried limiting himself to 1 glass of wine per dinner. Within a week, he was back to 2 or 3 glasses because his impaired judgment kept rationalizing exceptions. Going completely alcohol-free for 30 days was actually easier because it eliminated the daily decision-making battle that alcohol made him lose repeatedly. Alex's 30-day elimination experiment transformed everything. He lost 12 pounds without changing anything else about his diet or training. His sleep quality improved so dramatically that he began waking up naturally before his alarm. His energy levels skyrocketed, particularly in the afternoon when he used to crash. For the first time in months, he could see muscle definition emerging. His mental clarity improved to the point where work became easier and more enjoyable. His recovery between training sessions shortened, allowing him to train with higher intensity consistently. The most surprising change was psychological. Alex realized how much mental energy he'd been spending on alcohol-related decisions. When to drink, how much to drink, whether he was drinking too much, how to moderate his consumption, how to balance social expectations with health goals. Elimination removed this constant internal negotiation and freed up mental space for more important priorities. Your challenge this week is to try 30 days completely alcohol-free and track the changes honestly. Monitor your body composition, sleep quality, energy levels, recovery between training sessions, and workout performance. Notice how your social interactions change and who genuinely supports your goals versus who pressures you to abandon them. Track your mental clarity, decision-making capacity, and overall mood stability. Most importantly, notice whether elimination feels easier or harder than the constant moderation battle. I'm Adrian, and that's your raw daily fuel. Remember, you can't out-train, out-eat, or out-sleep alcohol's effects. If this resonated with you, subscribe to Raw Daily Fuel. Diverse voices, global perspectives, one mission, giving you the truth about what's holding you back.